Hey guys, the NT-242 is the most fun blaster in Battlefront 2. Once you get good at using it, you can absolutely dominate. The NT can one-shot any infantry to the head, and it's semi-auto, so you can fire off shots pretty quick. It does of course have really good range, with virtually no drop-off, far sights, a very fast bullet, and no bullet drop. This makes it a really powerful sniper. With practice, you can even do well with this blaster at short range. So today in this video, I'm going to go over tips to help you get better at using the NT-242. If you're new to this channel and enjoy the video, then make sure to subscribe, and if this video helps you out, then leave a like. The first thing I want to go over is how to hit your shots. My first tip is to find a good firing pace. You don't want to fire constant shots since your aim will be off and you're just revealing your location. You also don't want to just sit there forever before you shoot. I personally find it hard to aim when you're just making slight adjustments, and by the time you line up your shot, your opponent is going to move. So once you improve your aim, you want to do more rapid shots, but until then, try to find a good pace for you and stick with it. When you're trying to hit a moving target, because of the fast bullet speed, try not to lead your targets too much. Leading them just a little bit will do just fine. That's something you need to practice to really get better at. Now, those are just basic things to help you out, but a really major one is to go for the body shot. It seems kind of like the opposite of what you want to do, since you want to quickly deal with your enemies. But let me explain. While hitting headshots is awesome and seems glorious, it is much easier to hit body shots. It's a much bigger target, and you won't have to get off a perfect shot. So you are much more likely to hit your shots. Like I mentioned earlier, the NT-242 has a quick reload time, so you can fire off 2 body shots pretty quickly, and it's rare for your opponent to realize what's going on, much less find cover in the time it takes to get off 2 shots. Trust me, when you start aiming for the body, you will get a lot more kills. It also helps a lot for hitting a moving target. It's hard to hit that small moving head, but hitting the body is much easier, so try to hit the body. So to round up my tips to help you hit your targets, you need to find a good pace to shoot, you need to practice leading your targets, and you need to aim for the body. It is impossible to master the NT-242 without mastering aim assist. Of course, once you get really good at aiming, you don't need it, but until then, this will help you out so much, at all ranges. Aim assist is a setting that I recommend always be turned on. It's on by default, so it should still be on. What it does is it assists with your aim. It works by locking onto targets even when you aren't exactly aiming right at them. So if you're aiming just to the side of your opponent, then aim down sights, you will lock onto your enemy and you'll hit them. So this is really helpful with snipers. You can position your crosshair around their head when not zoomed in. By the way, this works at any range. Then just zoom in. If your crosshair is close enough to your target, then aim assist will lock onto them. Once it's locked on, you need to shoot immediately since it's easy to accidentally move your crosshair, or your opponent could move and aim assist won't keep your crosshair locked on. So once you get this down, it will help a lot. You just need to get into the habit of aiming your blaster right at someone. It's great for quick snipes and it works at all ranges. It's especially good at short range where you can't be missing your shots. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it well enough, but from the background footage, every time I do a quick snipe, I'm using aim assist. You can also see a clip of it on screen now. To round up aim assist, practice quick scopes, and get better at aiming without being zoomed in. It can be difficult to play with the NT at short range and be aggressive. Most of the time, if you are going to be aggressive with the specialist, then I recommend using the A280 CFE. But the NT is more fun, and you can't just sit in the back of the map forever. If you are being up close, then you need to use your abilities a lot to help you along. Infiltration helps you get more kills and helps you know where others are, and you need that advantage of seeing other people first. Even if you do hit 2 NT shots in a row, the fire rate of a sniper puts you at a big disadvantage to pretty much every gun up close. So you need every advantage you can get, and seeing someone else first can help out a lot. So, like I said earlier, if your opponent is far away, then you can try to quick scope them. but too close in the blaster is too zoomed in and you can't react quick enough, so a lot of the time you have to hip fire. To improve your hip fire, you just need to practice moving your crosshair at a good spot. That part is practice. But to make it harder for your enemies to hit you, you can be jumping. If you're on console, well, if you're on PC, you shouldn't need this guide that much since you have a mouse. But anyways, I recommend switching the X or A button to the aiming joystick since you can then jump and still aim well. So jumping can give you a pretty big advantage with any gun, but it's a huge help with the NT. You can also dodge around and find cover. Cover helps a lot since you can quickly jump out and shoot, then get cover again and you will have an advantage. So to round it up, rely on other abilities and jump and find cover. Something that can help you out a lot is having Ion Shot for the NT as an attachment. It helps you out aim a lot. So if you're really struggling, you can equip Ion Shot. It helps by doing splash damage, and well, I'm not sure what to call it. The shot will kinda explode when it comes near someone. It doesn't have to hit your target directly. This is also really useful against vehicles, since it does really heavy damage against vehicles. So if you're annoyed by a vehicle, then you can equip this attachment and you will deal with them easily. The last thing I want to go over is that you need to keep moving. You do not want to just stay still. If you're standing still on Crate, Hoth, or Geonosis, someone will kill you pretty quickly. So like up close, you want to be going in and out of cover. Pop out, shoot, then get some cover. If there isn't immediately some cover, or if it's not worth to be popping in and out, then I recommend rolling after your shot. Rolling makes you hard to hit, so it helps a lot. But that is all for my NT-242 tips. It's a really fun sniper, so you want to be getting better at it. Hopefully these tips help you out and you'll be able to snipe better. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.